Good Tuesday evening, everyone, and welcome to this edition of WPBS Weekly Inside the Stories. I'm Jolene DeRosier. Stefan is off tonight. We kick things off tonight with a canine police dog in action. The Oswego County Sheriff's Department dissolved its canine program over 2 decades ago, but as we're about to show you, the program is back with a black and tan German Shepherd named Paula leading the pack. Meet Paula, the first canine at the Oswego County Sheriff's Department in over 20 years.
One of the things I had talked about while I was running for sheriff, and we just thought the time was right, and we started with one dog.
The original program was dissolved years ago because of lawsuits. Deputy handlers claimed they requested state-mandated compensation for the additional training time they spent with their four-legged partners. Their requests were denied. Deputy Casey Holden, Paula's handler, can speak to the time involved in training and acclimating a dog to his duties on the force.
It was a monetary thing through the state. The state put out a more or less a mandate that said the handlers had to be compensated for time with the dogs or be granted time to take care of the dogs on their duty time. And everything's worked out. The county's been great with helping out with that. So it's a 24/7 gig. 3 to 4 hours on our off days that we're working, and then every day on, I put 12 hours plus with them.
Paula is originally from Hungary and has more energy than most dogs, but this is what police departments look for in a hard-working canine.
He lived in my house for about 2 weeks. He was practically a wild animal, didn't even know how to sit or lay down. From that point, we attended a 14-week-long police canine academy in Monroe County. Where he was taught everything from obedience to obstacle course agility work, building searches, tracking evidence searches for items with human odor on it that may have been dropped, and handler protection as well as apprehension.
Aus! Between.
We actually select these dogs based off of their drive and willingness to work, and everything that they do is for a toy. So everything he's doing is waiting to try to get that toy and waiting for his reward. Paula's drive just makes it so he can, do the things he needs to do. I mean, I got to pull him out of a car on a moment's notice and say, hey, track this guy for 2 miles through the woods, or hey, I need you to go find this in a field that we can't find.
We've got one right there. He's actually going to lay down on it right there. Oh boy. Where is it? Show me. Where is it? Show me. Yes, come on!
He doesn't realize what he's doing is probably police work.
No, and that's the good thing. I mean, the crazy thing about it is what we're asking these dogs to do is it's dangerous. It's dangerous for the dogs. It's situations that we ourselves typically don't put ourselves in. We're asking these dogs to, go out on line for us, and it's a game for them. They're having the best time of their lives doing it, and they're playing the whole time.
Same odor as normal heroin. It's just in a synthetic form, so it's not harmful to us. I'll actually stick it up underneath this.
We initially started off with hiding a toy. Started mixing the toy with like drug odor with 4 different types of drugs. And eventually the dogs, you remove the toy and they start alerting to the drug odor thinking they're getting their toy, and then they get rewarded with their toy.
Paula's already had a series of successes since he joined the force in 2021, including a recent drug bust that removed illegal drugs and weapons from the street. In some cases, the presence of the canine vehicle alone is enough to stop a suspect in his tracks, but not always. And when that happens...
Sheriff's canine, stop for the doggy bit! Sheriff's canine, stop for the doggy bit! That's warning, Sheriff's canine, stop for the doggy bit! Cross! Good boy. 6.
Paula is the first on the force in Oswego County, but he won't be the last.
We want to bring on at least 3 more. Our idea was at first to bring all these dogs on at once, but then it was pointed out to us that we need to do it over a time so the dogs don't all age out at the same time. We're back to the start of the program. So as the year goes on, we'll bring on another one each year that we're here.
Such an honor to be selected for the first canine handler in over 20 years for this department. As far as Morgan on board, I hope to share the reins a little bit with everybody else, and hopefully by that point I'll have enough experience to shed some light on and help other people.
Paula will also play a role when the new canines arrive, the second expected sometime this year. So long as he's rewarded with a toy, he's on board with whatever the Oswego County Sheriff's Department needs. In Oswego County for WPBS Weekly, I'm Jolene DeRosier.